Bunch of tires I ought to put away, and it's easier to pull the Crosley out and get them in there than it is to try to crawl around the edges of it. I think last time I drove it the brakes didn't work, but I'm guessing that's not going to be too hard to fix, but I'm not going to do that today. But if I can just back it out and push those tires back in, take it back in there, that would be good. Let's see if she'll start. I got a battery tender on it, but sometimes I don't think it works. Well, she doesn't have any brakes or pedal or anything, so the brakes are going to need some attention. And I may not get to that right away. Have I mentioned that we're probably going back to Georgia earlier than expected? We are. We're going to go after Christmas, but Honey Baby said, why don't we just go down there? We'll come back in the car for the holidays and leave the RV down there. I'm always ready to go. I was like, yes ma'am, let's go. I'm ready to leave. So we're gonna, she's gonna finish doing the painting in the RV there, and I'm gonna clean up the big mess I've made, and we'll stick everything away and go down there and come back. So I'm gonna put stuff away now. I might put these back on the rat rod next year. Or next time I drive it, in the summer, but we'll see. Now, let's see if we can squeeze the little Crosley back in there without doing any damage. Oh, that's right, we got no brakes. Right, no brakes. It's okay, brakes are an optional equipment anyway, right? I think tomorrow I've got to run a stump grinder. I promised my neighbor I'd help him grind a couple of stumps. But before I leave, I'd kind of like to get Rusty's Crosley, the pretty one, the green one, and get up under the front end of it and have a good look at that and see if there's something quick and easy we could do to make it handle a little better at high speed. I don't know if I could do that today or not. I mean, I guess if it would start, maybe I could turn it around and crawl under it and have a look anyway. Y'all want to see if it'll start? I ain't had the battery tender plugged in, but there we go. Boy, that is so much not like driving a regular Crosley. Yeah, that clutch on that thing just as smooth as silk. Wanna roll, do you? Let's put that brake on. That'll fix you. You got a good battery. I don't know if I can see anything just by crawling around in the dirt. Now he mentioned something about these spring hangers, and they are pretty, what's the word? There could be some play in that, I think. Yeah. So somebody's put one of those shock absorbers on the steering rod, and I bet they did that because they had that problem too. Probably the best thing to do is get this front end in the air and woggle it around and see. That's so cute. It's just like a real old-fashioned front axle, except it's tiny. Little kingpin, little baby kingpin. I believe the gentleman that sold us this said he had new kingpins back there to go in that too. Well, I got a feeling this is going to be a project that's not going to be fixed in a day. So, but if I get time before we leave, I'll get that up in the air and we'll study on it. I'm going to have to think about how to arrange all the cars for when I'm gone. And I got to clean up. I got a big pile of metal here. It needs to be cleaned up and got rid of. Okay, we're going to walk away from it for today. Tomorrow will be stump grinded, something that I'm not looking forward to, but who knows, it might turn out to be more fun than I ever imagined. Yeah, but we'll come back to that at another day, another date. Oh, the joy.